Hello there, and welcome to the Champion Series page at tennis.com. I'm Pete Bodo here with Jim Courier, the founder and CEO and one of the star players on the Champions Tour. Jim, tell us about what makes the Champions Tour different from other senior tours that have been tried before.
Well, it's a different format this year, Pete, first and foremost. Now we're looking at 12 one-night shootout tournaments with the highest level players only. So we have 8 players competing in these 12 tournaments this year, but only 4 can play each night. Those 8 players are myself, Bjorn Borg, John McEnroe, Jimmy Connors, Michael Chang, Mats Wilander, Pete Sampras, and Andre Agassi. So you're looking really at the cream of the crop of Champions Tennis. But as a spectator, what you're going to see is a little bit different, because if you come to see our tournament, let's say in Fort Lauderdale on September 22nd, you're going to see Jimmy Connors play John McEnroe in a one-set semifinal. Then you're going to see me play Pete Sampras in a one-set semifinal. Then the winners of those matches will play each other in an 8-game pro set championship match. So it's basically a big tournament bottled up into one night of entertainment. So it's about 3 hours of competitive tennis, all taking place indoor tournaments, with the exception of Surprise, Arizona, which will be outside. And then we're hitting all around the country. But if I had to put it up in a nutshell, I'd say it's the best of Champions Tennis condensed into a really tight package for fans to see all over the United States.
And you've played a tremendous number of matches in your life, all the big stages in tennis. You know, you've got 5-set matches, 3-set matches, tiebreakers, super tiebreakers, and everything. What is it, the great drawing card of this format in terms of is it the intensity of the players going to bring to it? What do you expect to see from these guys?
Well, I think that there will be intensity. We have a $1 million bonus pool on the line for the players. The top 3 players across the tour will participate in that. And everyone is egotistical. Everyone has a lot of pride. And we haven't achieved what we've achieved as players without that sense of pride in our product that we put out there. And I think for the fans also, it's a chance to know what they're going to see. They're going to see 4 great champions at each of these events competing and enjoying themselves at the same time. Because I do think we're in a place in our lives where competing is important, and this is a rare opportunity for us to do so. But it also is something that we're enjoying too, because we're all established in our lives. We're not 18-year-olds fighting tooth and nail and trying to establish ourselves. Now it's a nice way for us to take a competitive victory lap and engage with the fans one more time.
So, Jim, let me get this right, though. Now, if Bjorn Borg is taking you to the woodshed, can you threaten to cut off his check? I mean, you're the man of the tour, so what's going to happen?
Well, John Venison, who's my partner at Inside Out, is really the CEO. He's the guy who does all the business stuff for me. Obviously, I'm heavily involved, more so than the other players. But I put my player hat on when I get to these tournaments. All the work that I do from the business standpoint takes place long before these tournaments get started, and I'll worry about the stuff afterwards as well. But when I come to a tournament and I step out there and the crowd comes up and the lights are on, I'm just a player like anybody else.
Well, I wouldn't say just like anybody else. However, we know your resume. Great players, great game. Check it out, coming to a town near you. If you get a chance, go and see it. Champion Series Tour. I'm Peter Bodo from tennis.com with Jim Courier.